Sugar is everywhere, in your morning coffee, your favorite snacks, and even foods you think are healthy. But what's the real cost of all that sweetness? In this video, we uncover the hidden truth about sugar, how it affects your body, your brain, and your long-term health. More importantly, we'll show you practical, science-backed ways to cut back without feeling deprived. If you've ever struggled with cravings or wondered why cutting sugar feels impossible, this is your wake-up call. Let's break free from sugar's grip, starting today. Today, we will talk about the truth about sugar and how to cut back. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding sugar, natural versus added. Sugar exists in many forms, and understanding its different types is crucial before making any dietary changes. Naturally occurring sugars are found in fruits, fructose, dairy, lactose, and vegetables. These sugars are accompanied by fiber, water, and micronutrients, which help regulate how they're absorbed in the body. On the other hand, added sugars are introduced during processing or preparation. Think table sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and sweeteners in sodas, baked goods, and cereals. Unlike natural sugars, added sugars provide empty calories, energy without nutritional benefit. Over time, this can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and chronic disease. Recognizing where sugars come from is the first step to taking control. Food labels can be misleading, hiding sugars under terms like maltose, dextrose, or cane juice. Being aware of this allows you to identify hidden sugars and make healthier choices. 2. How sugar affects your body. Sugar's impact on the body goes beyond calories. It triggers a cascade of hormonal and neurological responses. When you consume sugar, your blood glucose spikes, prompting your pancreas to release insulin. Insulin helps cells absorb glucose for energy, but excess sugar over time leads to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. Additionally, sugar stimulates dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, making it addictive. This is why sweet snacks often become habitual. Over time, high sugar intake can lead to fatty liver disease, increased triglycerides, high blood pressure, and systemic inflammation. These effects heighten the risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. Even your skin suffers. Sugar promotes glycation, which damages collagen and accelerates aging. 3. The link between sugar and chronic illness. There's a growing body of evidence linking excess sugar to chronic illnesses. Type 2 diabetes is the most well-known consequence, but sugar's effects extend to cardiovascular disease, cancer, and even mental health disorders. Consuming high amounts of fructose from sweetened drinks contributes to insulin resistance and visceral fat accumulation, both major risk factors for heart disease. Additionally, studies suggest that sugar can fuel cancer cell growth, as many cancer cells have a high demand for glucose. The connection to mental health is also significant. High sugar diets are associated with increased rates of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Researchers believe this is due to inflammation, oxidative stress, and impaired brain signaling. 4. Hidden sources of sugar in your diet. You might think avoiding sugar is as simple as skipping desserts, but it's hidden in many surprising places. Ketchup, salad dressings, bread, yogurt, pasta sauce, and even healthy granola bars often contain added sugars. These products use clever labeling like light, low-fat, or organic to appear healthy while secretly packing in sweetness. Manufacturers often use several types of sugar to avoid listing one high-content sugar at the top of the ingredients list. Words like evaporated cane juice, brown rice syrup, or fruit concentrate are all code for sugar. Be wary of flavored beverages, including fruit juices and sports drinks, which often contain more sugar than sodas. Learning to read nutrition labels and choosing whole, unprocessed foods is essential. 5. How sugar affects your mental health. The relationship between sugar and mental health is gaining increasing attention. Sugar-rich diets have been linked to higher rates of depression, anxiety, and mood swings. The initial rush from sugar consumption causes a spike in energy and pleasure, thanks to dopamine, but this is followed by a crash, leaving you fatigued and irritable. Repeated cycles of sugar highs and lows can exacerbate symptoms of stress and emotional instability. Studies show that people consuming high amounts of refined sugar are more prone to depressive symptoms than those with low sugar intake. Additionally, chronic inflammation from sugar affects neurotransmitter production, particularly serotonin, which regulates mood. A sugar-heavy diet may also disrupt sleep patterns, further contributing to poor mental health. 6. Strategies to cut back on sugar. Reducing sugar doesn't mean eliminating all sweetness from your life. It means making smarter choices. Begin by identifying and reducing added sugars in drinks, sauces, and snacks. Swap sugary sodas for infused water or herbal tea. Choose unsweetened versions of yogurt and plant-based milk. Read labels carefully, aiming for no more than 5 grams of added sugar per serving. Gradually reduce the sugar you add to coffee, tea, or recipes to allow your taste buds to adjust. Eat more whole foods, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and legumes because they naturally balance your blood sugar. When craving sweets, opt for fruit or a small piece of dark chocolate. Cooking at home lets you control ingredients and flavor your meals naturally with cinnamon, vanilla, or citrus zest. 7. Dealing with sugar cravings. Cravings are one of the hardest parts of cutting sugar, but they're manageable with the right strategies. Sugar cravings often stem from emotional triggers or blood sugar imbalances. Skipping meals, not eating enough protein or fiber, and poor sleep can all worsen the urge for sweets. To prevent this, eat balanced meals with healthy fats, lean protein, and fiber to keep blood sugar stable. Drinking water can also help. Thirst is sometimes mistaken for hunger. For emotional cravings, distract yourself with a walk, deep breathing, or a hobby. Craving sugar in the afternoon? Try a handful of nuts or a banana with almond butter. Also, eliminate trigger foods from your environment. Replace them with healthier options you enjoy. If the craving persists, wait 10 minutes before acting. It often fades with time. Adding cinnamon or vanilla to foods can satisfy the desire for sweetness without added sugar. Practice mindful eating to become more aware of emotional versus physical hunger. Over time, your taste buds adjust, and naturally sweet foods like fruit become more satisfying. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.